Hey guys, so I'm about 2 hours into braiding. I've braided the entire nape of my neck, and here are the braids so far. Let me show you guys the braids from the back. So as you can see, the entire nape of my neck is done. I kind of stayed with the parting that I originally did for the small braids, and I use that as a guide to braid it. What did I want to say? Okay, the braids are stiff. As most of you guys know, the braids will be stiff until I dip them in hot water, but for right now they're stiff. Once I dip them in hot water, they'll be a lot more flexible and they'll hang a lot better. They're long, they're very long, so right now they're coming, they hit my waist from the back, and the ends are kind of feathered. When I dip them in hot water, they're going to look a lot neater, and then I will trim it up and shape it the way I want it to be. But that's 2 hours in. 2 hours and 3 packs of hair later, I did 2 black packs of hair and 1 pack of the wand hair. The wand hair, it looks so beautiful on its own, but when I braid it into the hair, you can barely see it, which is what I wanted. I wanted it to be subtle color, but I didn't realize it's going to be this subtle, at least inside the house. Maybe when I go outside in the sunlight, it'll be more noticeable. But anyway, I did 1 pack of the wand hair, 2 packs of the black hair, and I only have 4 packs of hair left, and it took me 3 packs just to braid this nape. So I know I'm going to run out of hair. So the beauty supply store is not open on Sunday, so tomorrow I'll have to go and pick up probably about 2 to 3 more packs of black hair in order to finish my whole head. And I didn't realize it would take so much hair, but I did tell you guys that they are getting stingy with the amount of hair that they put in each of the packs, so the packs are becoming thinner and thinner. Just a quick update. I'll come back to you when I've made more progress. So I already dipped them in hot water, and that's why they hang so well and they don't look stiff. And I like to dip them as I go for several reasons. First reason, I don't like to dip my hair all at the end because it just takes a long time, and I have to separate it and dip it and dip it. It just takes a long time. So I like to dip as I go. And then also too, I like to dip as I go because they'll keep the braids from unraveling at the ends. So it'll go ahead and seal them off at the end so they do not unravel as I'm braiding the rest of my hair. So anyway, I'll be back for another check-in, and once I get to the top of my head, I'll show you guys actually the process of me braiding and what I do to get my braids nice and smooth, even though I have natural hair, natural curly hair, coily hair, kinky hair, whatever you want to call it. Alright, I'll be back. Hey guys, so round 2 is done. Round 2 took me 3 hours, and now I am completely out of hair. So I'm not going to be able to braid anymore tonight. I'm going to have to go to the beauty supply store tomorrow, pick up, I would say, I just used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags of hair. So I'm going to probably pick up another 6 bags of hair. And I don't know why it's taking so many bags, because I've never had to use this many bags. I just think the brand of hair I bought, the bags or the packs were so thin that they didn't contain a lot of hair, so it's taking me so many packs. But yeah, I'll say it's going to take me about another 6 bags to do this crown section, because that's the biggest part of my head. But anyway, I am really liking how they're turning out. If you can see there, they are nice and neat. Okay, as you can see, they are nice and neat. Let me turn around and show you from the back. So as you can see, they're nice and neat and full, just the way I wanted them to be. And I'll just finish it up tomorrow. Hey guys, so I am down to my last 2 braids. Right here, last 2 braids left. So this is what we're working with. I mentioned to you guys before in another video that I don't like to grasp my edges too tight, so I do them fairly loose. As you can see, each braid has a little bit of slack because I don't want to just grip it until I just have all types of bumps popping up around my hairline. So I do my edges kind of loose, and then if these hairs are just like, the baby hairs are just not going to reach into the braid, I'm not going to try to grasp them to make the hair look neat, because then you're going to end up with no edges. So I leave them out, and it's fine. You know, it looks pretty neat, as you can see. Still looks pretty neat. So I always start my braids the same way I would start a cornrow, and this is probably different from most people, but this is how I do it. So I'm just going to come up a little bit closer so you can see. So I'll take the hair and then I grasp it just like I am starting a cornrow, okay? And then I just grip the hair all in there. And I just keep braiding down, and every few times that I cross the hair over, I will just run my hands down the length of the extension, because I do not want the hair to tangle. So as you can see, there we have it. A nice neat braid, not too tight. You see it has a little bit of space there, so it's not too tight. So now I'm just going to bend it over and I'm going to braid it down this way, because I can braid it faster with my hands this way. Okay, so every few times I will run my hand down the length of the extension so that I smooth it out. Okay, so now I'm getting to the part where my hair is about to stop. See, my hair is right here. Can you guys see that? My hair is right there. So to keep my hair from frizzing out of the braid, I'll take a little bit of control paste on my finger. I'm almost out. But I'll take a little bit of control paste and then I'll just put it on my hair, which will kind of straighten it out. Okay, can you see that? So I put it on my hair right here. So it kind of straightened it out a little bit. So as I braid down, the hair will not curl up out of the braid because it has that control paste in there, laying it down, making the braiding process nice and neat. And as you can see, I have a nice neat braid, no natural hair sticking out of the braid. And then I'm just going to braid on down, all the way to the end. So I braid it all the way down to the very ends of the hair, and then when I dip it in hot water, it will seal in a nice neat pattern. Right now it is sloppy, but once I dip it in the hot water, it'll seal it to a nice neat point. Let me see if I can show you one of the ones that I already sealed from the back. Okay, so here's one that I already sealed with hot water, and here's one that I did not seal with hot water. Can you see the difference? I'm going to dip it in the hot water for about 15 seconds. Okay, and then I'm going to take it out. Have a towel handy. If you're doing multiple braids, like a whole section of braids, you really want to make sure you have the towel right next to your skin so that the hot water does not get on your skin. When I pull it out, I stretch the braid downwards to smooth it out. Otherwise, sometimes the hot water, because the hair will be bent in the cup, it will cause the braid to crinkle, like it'll take whatever the shape it was in the cup. So I just stretch it out like that. And then if I need to re-dip the ends for a little bit, if I notice they need to seal just a little bit more, I'll just put the very tips in there.